I'm Em, and I'm 14. How old are you?
Hiya, I'm Tanith, I'm 24. I'm originally from the Valleys, but I live in Cardiff Bay. I have been a decoy for PH Balance now for a year, and I loved every minute of it. It is very, very hard work. I mean, it's a constant, daily sort of thing, you know. Basically, my phone every single day is logged in to someone else's account, such as I get messages like this constantly. If I want to portray a real 14-year-old girl, then you need to be on your phone all the time. I started doing this because I have a young niece. She's just turned 10 and she is my absolute world. And I had a story of a local paedophile hunting team that had caught a guy that I knew and everyone in my village had known. They needed help finding him, and I gave them that help. I found his address and his number to help them out because he gave them a false address and a false number, well, the decoy. And he chickened out, but he was such a risk that they had to catch him. He is now in prison, so that's cool. But after that, I just sort of thought to myself, you know, why not look into doing it full time? So that is what I decided to do. I got in touch with PH Balance, a lovely gentleman named Nicholas Young, also known as PH Taz. I messaged him and he openly said yeah. He said definitely, I've heard about you, etc. And we'd love to welcome you on the team. They gave me a full introduction, full training, how I should be speaking, how I shouldn't be speaking, how to portray a young girl. Well, with my decoy, I like to act as if I was when I was 13. So I was that little alternative skater kid, and that is what I portray in that. I just find it's the easiest way. I have been on, my goodness, I would say 17 stings myself, where we have been face to face with said paedophile. I have acted as a visual decoy, whereas I look younger. Right now I do not. So I purposely, you know, I put on like a pink hoodie or whatever, and I go around that area of where we are meeting the paedophile, so he thinks that is me, as the photo of the decoy is actually me. So I can kind of get away with it. I just have to hide my tattoos. So the dangers can be very, very, very big when it comes to what we do. There has been times where other decoys or members of PH Balance have physically been injured. The gentleman who made us, PH Taz, he had been hit by a car. He has been run over. There has been times where he was almost stabbed. We had a gentleman, actually local, around Cardiff, I'm not going to state exactly where, that he had to be held down with a knee on the side of his neck before he physically harmed members of our team, as he had actual instruments on him that could cause harm. We take a lot of caution, a lot of care when we do go on stings. Taz has stab vests, and I'm not joking, they're actual stab vests to stop us from being harmed. They do not allow any of the women to go on the front line, shall we say. We're always sort of behind the gents because they will not want anything bad to happen to us. But it's not just the risks for us. I mean, if we didn't catch these guys, or women, there are women out there too, if we didn't catch these, I dread to think what would happen to children. There are so many sort of men that I've spoken to through my decoy, and knowing that I is a picture of me at the age of 13, the things that people say to me can lead me to actually leave my phone in a separate room, sit here and have to calm down. I had an elderly gentleman, and he was probably one of the worst I have ever came across. Every single day for about 4 months, it was a constant, are you in school? Yeah. Are you in your uniform? Are you wearing a skirt? Are you wearing knickers? Go to that bathroom, take your panties off and play with yourself under the table. and he would then begin to threaten me if I did not do so. As well as coming out of school, he would ask me if my sister had ever touched me, or if my father, my actual father, or my mother's boyfriend, as my decoy has a little story to her, if her boyfriend had ever tried getting into bed with me, or if he had given me cuddles, or if he tried touching me inappropriately. I won't go too deep into what it is, but you get the gist. We get these people every single day. Right now, there's a creature messaging me, and he's getting very, very aggravated that I will not video chat with him, like, as we speak.
Let me video call you, just to prove it's you.
We will discuss in detail on the group chat that all of us hunters and decoys are in. We upload the evidence to that group chat, so we are all in possession of it. But we have to print, we have to get every single bit of evidence. So any phone call that's been made has to be recorded. Every single chat from the beginning, from the high, with the time slots, has to be recorded. Sort of standard place to meet them tends to be like a train station, or some actually prefer to meet in a hotel lobby. We inform the people of our surroundings way before of what is going to happen. We inform the police just before to allow them to know that we have the evidence in hand and we are expecting the paedophile to arrive. Basically, it can go one or two ways. If we want a visual decoy, then if he says, "Oh, what are you wearing?" I'll check on my pink hoodie, my skinny jeans, I'll check on my big skater trainer, stick me hood up, no makeup, sort of make myself look a little bit younger, and I'll be sat on the bench in the train station or the hotel lobby on my phone. And I am being watched very closely, or even a member of my team will be sat next to me, but no one knows. So they'll be sat there with a newspaper. And as the paedophile then approaches, everyone jumps in. We then take them to a secluded area so we're not in public eye. We prefer not to do it to cause drama, to cause a scene. The reason we record the stings is for our safety and that person's safety, but we, unlike other groups, do not upload it directly to Facebook until that person has been convicted. Everyone's sexuality is different, every single person is different, but yet a paedophile is a paedophile.